Hakimi in the Champions League or Lamine Yamal in the Champions League. The same competition, why does Lamine Yamal deserve to place higher than Ballon than Hakimi? Champions League for Champions League. The only thing you guys can say, when he could dribble, aesthetic merchants. It was more than about just dribbling.
So I cut that up a little bit, but he talks a lot about how data versus the eye test. So I'm going to look at data. Only the Champions League to start. I shouldn't even have to say this. You're a football content creator. I know you know this. This award is for what you do throughout a season. It's not for 17 games. That's not even a third of the season, okay? This is for the other 2/3 as well. But sure, let's just look at Champions League for now. Here are the stats. This is what he was talking about. Hold on. Let me change something real quick. Lamine actually has a higher GA in the Champions League, but let's just move on from this. Let's look at shooting. I don't know why this is so stupid, but let's look. Oh, Yamal takes double the shots, gets more than double on target. Shots on target percentage, shots per 90, shots on target per 90. You get it. Let's do passing. We're comparing a right back who bombs up the wing with an actual attacking winger. So obviously, Hakimi's going to pass the ball so much more. He's just going to touch the ball so much more because he's in the defensive line in the possession-heavy team. Anyone who watches football will know this. He's going to complete more passes because his passes are less ambitious because he's passing sideways, back, or just down the line sometimes to a midfielder who's wide open in the middle. That's how it goes. This is what outside back stats look like for passing. This is not surprising. Shot creating actions, now it's actually close here, which is surprising. Achraf Hakimi obviously turns it on in the Champions League, but goal creating actions 3 times. 3 times as many. Over the course of the entire Champions League season, how many more goal creating actions is that? Now this is very, very interesting. Look at these defensive stats. Why are they not that different? We were talking about a right winger and a defender in 2 very possession-heavy teams, by the way. To reiterate, he wasn't even that much higher in defensive output as a defender than Lamine. Now let's look at take-ons, I guess, because shit wasn't already obvious. Look at that. Higher success rate by so much more. Look at how many more attempts. Like, it's just stupid. Look at the tackle rate for Hakimi versus Lamine. Let's go to carries, because this is where it gets stupid. Look at the carries. 7 more carries a game for Hakimi. Look, total distance, 60 more yards for Lamine. Progressive distance, more progressive distance, progressive carries into every area of the pitch. Come on, man. And this is only in the Champions League. Here's some miscellaneous ones. I think the aerial duels are funny, even though Lamine has only really done 1 aerial duel, apparently. Look at the recoveries. For where they play on the pitch, that's pretty crazy. Look at tackles. That's just stupid. If we really want to look at a Ballon d'Or campaign, these are their Ballon d'Or stats. Like, he just does not hold up over the course of the season at all. Just does not. I'm going to keep saying it. This Lamine season, you don't see those dribbling numbers from non-historic players. That is historic. That is Neymar level shit. That is better than any Vinicius season we have ever seen. The on-off percentage you see over the course of the season. Who's the more important player? Who's the more important player? Obviously, it's Lamine. So those were the stats. We looked at Champions League stats. Achraf Hakimi really is not that much better at anything, and Lamine Yamal is clearly better at a lot. So what conversation is there? If we look over the course of the entire season, we know who's more impactful for their team. This is not an award for the best player in the Champions League.